那个可以大声一点的。诶，好像
没有，是
很大声。
他们麦的声音。
哦，OK。
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Coffee, tea, or me? Bring you the most concentrated information.
Hello guys, you're listening to TAR Espresso and it's CC right here. Wow, it's really been a long time we met.
Yeah, not only you know.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, a bit sour.
So busy. Haven't seen you in a while in TAR Radio, TAR Espresso.
Yeah, it's week 12 already right now. It's really hectic, all the assignments and exams is coming right now.
Tests.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're relaxing right now, Rian.
You think it's possible, man?
Maybe, I don't know.
Being relaxing in week 12, like you said, many assignments due this week. I listened. I heard you say that today you got assignment due, right?
Yes, today 12 a.m. and I'm still here. Oh my god.
Then soon after this, it's time for us to prepare for the final exam already.
Oh, final. Don't mention final yet, okay?
Luckily, I only have one subject.
Anyways, I have 2 only. Still okay. I saw some people having 5, 6 subjects.
Yes.
6 subjects. Yeah.
I even saw 7 subjects.
Wow, that's really hectic.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I'm really glad to be back, or else you have to host yourself again. Haha.
No, please. It's really hard, But I believe our listeners miss your voice also.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
And what about you? You miss me or not?
Don't know.
Huh?
Don't know.
Excuse me? Okay. Never mind. Let's just talk about something a bit serious right now.
Yeah, talking about missing, we lost another shining star recently.
Yeah, shining star recently. Yeah, I think no matter whether you're a K-pop fan or not, I believe you guys have read this news recently, which is there's a South Korea boy band, Astro, I believe. Most of us know about it. Astro member Moonbin, he passed away at his home in the Gangnam district of Seoul on 19th of April. And then he is only 25 years old.
Yeah, and Moonbin was found by his manager after he didn't show up during the rehearsals. And according to Seoul Gangnam police, it is believed that Moonbin had taken his own life. The precise cause of death is yet to be determined.
Yeah, actually a day before his death, it was actually announced that Moonbin and also another Astro member, Sanha, will be performing together as part of their duo. And then Moonbin and Sanha at the a dream concert in Busan.
Yep, and also on last Saturday, another member, Cha Eun-woo, I believe most of us also know this,
Yes,
this
Cha Eun-woo.
member. He makes his first official appearance since Moonbin's passing at the Connect Thai event in Thailand. But before this, his agency Fantagio had published a statement requesting that Aroha, which is Astro's fans
Aroha,
name,
okay.
not to visit the airports.
Yeah, I believe this is to actually protect the members because there are a lot of emotional feelings,
Yes.
because I think his state of emotion needs some time to recover, and then this is not really a good timing to meet the fans and everyone.
Yeah, I really agree with this action they have taken. And the fans are also being understanding, luckily. They even thank Fantagio for taking the right measure.
And just to share with you guys, actually, do you guys know that based on recent statistics from the government, the South Korea is actually one of the highest suicide rate in the world, and then making it one of the leading cause of death for people under the age of 40.
Yeah, and actually we've seen countless suicide cases happen in Korean entertainment industry,
Yeah, right,
especially,
entertainment
and
industry.
especially within these few years, and Jong Hyun from SHINee, Suli from FX, and Kara's former member Hara are also few examples that they have committed suicide.
Right, talking about Jong Hyun, right, he passed away on 18th of December, 18th of December on 2017. Yeah, he was found unconscious at a private hotel in Seoul, and then it is revealed that he committed suicide by carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, and actually he had also penned a farewell note, and it was made public the other day, showing that Jong Hyun had been suffering depression, and he also revealed that his doctor had blamed his personality for being unable to shake off the depression.
His doctor
Yeah.
blaming him. Okay, and I heard that according to police, his older sister also received a text message from him and hinting that he will be suicide.
Oh,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, the tragedy still happened and couldn't be prevented. And for Suli, who is from FX, she had been struggling with cyberbullying for a long time and was found dead in her apartment by also her manager on October 14 in 2019. And the police had confirmed that Suli's death was by suicide also.
Right. She went for an advertising filming a day before her passing, and then her behavior before that did not actually hint that she's being depressive or any intention of committing suicide. I think most of the people that wanted to suicide, we cannot really notice this kind of thing.
It's true. Usually, it's very difficult for people to notice one has intention to take their own life, and there might be sign of mental health issues, but sign of committing suicide is very hard to be found out.
Yeah. I think you can notice one has some mental health issues by looking at the symptoms, and also you can get a timely treatment. But people who already plan to commit suicide might behave like a normal person.
Yeah, they can go to work, go to school like usual. And for those who don't know, Suli and Hara are actually close friends to each other. And around a month after Suli's suicide, Hara was also found in her apartment on November 24 of 2019. So according to the Straits Times, she told the local media that her ex-boyfriend had threatened to end her entertainment career by leaking their sex videos.
And there is also a CCTV clip that's showing Hara kneeling before him, and then it seems like she was begging him not to reveal all this. But then it's believed that Hara decided to take her own life after suffering the abusive online comments.
Yeah, before this, she was actually once been hospitalized due to the suspected suicide, and she was not safe for this time, unfortunately.
Yeah, actually, these cases really shocked not only the industry but also the fans worldwide. And even though I'm not really a very K-pop fan, I can also feel that it's really unacceptable and heartbreaking.
Yeah, I feel the same too.
Yeah.
Can't really imagine what are the reactions from the fans and how they feel. So based on what I've read from ABC News, there are some analysts say that the deaths of Suli and Hara are not just the result of the industry's dark side. Like what we have mentioned before, the country itself is already suffering the highest rate of suicide among countries in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, a collection of developed nations.
They also say that it could have due to a combination of, very complex social or cultural and also personal issues. And also, South Korea is actually having a social taboo against treating depression as an illness.
Yeah, I'm actually feel shocked, when I saw the article saying that South Korea is a country which use the least antidepressants in the world. You know what? They think that asking for medical help is embarrassing and it's only for the crazy people.
Yeah, that's why it is tough for people to seek help for depression in Korea. And there's also a term called copycat suicide.
Copycat suicide?
Yeah.
Does it mean people copying others to commit suicide?
Yeah, exactly. Some of the death of public figure were reported in details, including the graphic on what method they used to commit suicide and also the private notes that they left for their family members. And this will lead to individual attempt to suicide by using the same method as the celebrity used. And because the connection between the idols and fans are extremely intimate in South Korea.
Yeah, but actually not only in South Korea, there are also one case of suicide that's being widely reported in Malaysia's context in our own country.
Yeah.
I believe you know which news it is.
Yeah, I know about it. You're saying about the news of the teenage girl who ran out of home and suicide, right?
Yeah, and it also causes heated discussions among the reporting of media on this issue. And some said that it is unethical to continuously report it because it brings, more emotional damage to the family. And some of them also said that the news is being sensationalized.
Yeah, but first of all, I think that reporting news is a responsibility of the media because the suicide case is also a social issue as well. So it can increase the awareness of multiple parties, for example, the general public and also the authorities. Like the public can take it as a lesson and then take extra care of every family member or friends around them. And then it also prompts the authorities to take action to prevent these issues from happening. However, while reporting these sensitive cases, the media should actually take extra care on that. Yep. Or else it will actually easily harming other people as well.
After the break, we'll talk about the role of media in reporting suicide cases and also how the general public should react to such issues.
秋天花瓣在飘落，我眼里忍不住掉落。坐在窗口边的我，回想起了从前的我。从前的我还傻傻的，从前的我还微笑着，没有心事的我，每天开心的我。现在的我，好像每天闷闷不乐。怎么现在的我，好像不是我？谁能把我的快乐还给我，把我从前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小小的触我身躯，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。从前的我还傻傻的，从前的我还微笑着，没有心事的我，每天开心的我。怎么现在的我，好像每天闷闷不乐？ 前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小小的窗望上去，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。谁能把我的快乐还给我，把我从前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小小的窗望下去，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。秋天花瓣在飘落，我眼泪忍不住掉落，还坐在窗边的我，好想找回从前的我。
Alright, welcome back, guys. You're listening to TAR Espresso. So, just now, me and Wei Yan were discussing about the suicide cases in Korea.
Yeah, then we talk about the reporting of media on suicide cases also.
Yep, so as a journalism student, for some of you who do not know, Wei Yan is actually a journalism student. So, perhaps you can give us some insights about what are some guidelines the media should follow when reporting the news?
Well, first of all, there are a few guidelines being published, and if we look into the guidelines provided by WHO, we can actually talk about a few summarized points of it.
Okay, so what the media should do to be, extra careful when reporting such cases?
The media should not place suicide case prominently and shouldn't overly repeating such story.
Okay, I think the local media should really read this handbook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Because I saw the repeating story over and over again.
Yeah, really true. And don't use sensational headlines and language which sensationalize or normalize suicide. And the media should gain the permission of the family if they were to publish the photo of the deceased.
Yeah, I think besides all this, the most importantly is that the media should not provide too many details about the case. Like we discussed just now, like the photos, the videos, and also the method, how they commit a suicide. And for example, the site or the location also, yeah.
Yeah, and also exposing the method might cause others to learn about it and trigger suicidal behavior when they are facing personal issues or crises, especially for celebrities. Loyal fans that have an intimate relationship with the stars might try to do the same thing, and it could be a bad reference for the general public. So please, we need to avoid exposing extra details.
Yeah, the media should actually be the one who educates the public about the facts of suicide and also the suicide prevention without, spreading too much myth.
Yes.
Because if the media is being responsible enough, the reporting of suicide cases can actually have a positive effect and a benefit to the society. Like for example, when media are portraying and telling the audience how to cope with suicidal thoughts, it may help in reducing the suicidal behavior as well.
Yeah, and in the WHO guidelines, it also states that if the media can provide stories of people who manage to cope with difficult situations in their life and get over suicide thoughts, it may help others who are in difficult life situations as well. And the positive thoughts and the strategies that they use to overcome that thoughts can also bring positivity to others.
Positive energies, right? And I think not only the media, but I have also seen some very irresponsible comments under some of the reportings of the suicide cases. Like for example, blaming people who commit suicide is weak and also irresponsible, and then talking about how the family treats the deceased children even though they didn't really know about it, I think. And all kinds of people who act like they're the professionals and then put a gas on why the case actually happened.
Yeah, I also saw these comments like they're judging the people that do these things, and I think that they are all the keyboard warriors. They just they just type whatever they want, and they just don't be responsible.
Yeah, because
to
they
it.
are behind the screen, they don't have to be responsible to their words. And I think it's really important to recognize the pain and also the suffering that lead to the suicide, because we're not experiencing what the other people are experiencing. So we might say that she's just a university student, like she has nothing to worry about. But then ask yourself, do you really know what she's experiencing? And then if the answer is no, then please don't simply comment about it.
And
right?
also be careful about the language you use in your comment. Do not try to suggest the person was selfish or weak. Just be compassionate and non-judgmental. And I think what we can do is maybe like showing empathy towards the family and friends of the person who has died. And this can include offering condolence and providing emotional support for them to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think the best way for me personally is just to keep quiet while reading all this kind of news, because I'll just take it as a lesson for myself and then take extra care for the people around me.
Yeah, singles to myself lah. If you cannot give any constructive opinion like how should they do, then better just keep silent. But anyways, reading about suicide news can be difficult and triggering for some individuals. So if you are facing difficulties in life, please contact 15999 to Talian Case or reach out befrienders at 0376272929.
Yeah, remember that sometimes it's okay to be not okay. If you realize that you're in a very difficult situation, then try to seek for professional help. We can always work this out together.
Yeah, we'll come back after the break.
Uncertainty principle. Electron has the quality of why I can't memorize it? Hello?
Hey, we are now in karaoke. Do you want to hang out with us?
Hang out? Hello, Final is coming.
No need to do lah.
Uncertainty principle. Electron has the quality of. I had told you I want to study. Do you understand?
Oh, it's me, darling. Are you okay?
Mom, I'm okay. Just I thought my friend would disturb me again. Sorry, mommy.
Darling, you're already the best in my world. You can tell me anything if you want. So, have a good rest. And I love you.
Love you, mommy. Good night.
Manage your emotion. Give your stress wings and let it fly away.
Welcome back. You're listening to TAR Espresso, and this is Wei-Yan.
And this is Cici. So we were talking about the role of media in reporting the suicide case just now. And also we touched on topics about the general public's reaction and also comments to the suicide cases.
Yes, I think the perception of suicide in Malaysia is still considered as a taboo subject and stigmatized.
Yeah, I couldn't say that all people are like that, because a lot of people are being more understanding nowadays. But from some comments and the cases, it could be seen that the people are still thinking that suicide is a sign of weakness.
Yeah, and moreover, some people also say that suicide is a selfish act. Leaving pain to your friends and causing family members to suffer is irresponsible. So I think this kind of comments will cause the people with suicidal thoughts to keep quiet, as they will be afraid of being judged. And when they can't take it anymore, then tragedies will happen.
Yeah, well, of course, suicide is definitely not a very good way in solving problems, but it is important for us to hold an understanding attitude towards those who are struggling with mental health or any difficulties in life. However, I think that there is also a growing recognition among the Malaysians that suicide is a serious mental health issue that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of work should be done to change the attitudes and perception of suicide in the Malaysian society. Education about mental health and suicide prevention should be implemented to the public to reduce the stigma.
Yeah, because according to WHO, there are some myths about suicide that often appears.
Yes, and the first one is that talking about suicide is a bad idea and can be interpreted as encouragement.
Yeah, however, actually the fact is that most people who are contemplating suicide do not know who to speak to. And then talking openly can actually give a person an option to rethink about their decisions. And then talking about it does not equaling to encouraging it.
And some people might also believe that only people with mental disorders are suicidal.
This is also a big no-no from the WHO website because suicidal behaviors indicates deep unhappiness, but it is not necessarily about mental disorder. It's definitely that not all people who take their own lives are having a mental disorder. Next, there's also a common myth of suicidal behavior, which is it is very easy to explain. They're just stressed out or they're having mental health issues.
However, suicide is never the result of a single factor or event.
Yes.
It is very complex, be it health problems, mental health, stressful life events, or social and cultural factors. Almost always, it will be misleading to attribute a suicide to a specific event, such as failure in an examination or breakdown of a relationship.
Yeah, there's also a news recently that talking about a man who failed his examinations suicide. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I saw it. And in circumstances where the death has not been fully investigated, it is not so appropriate to put a conclusion about the causes and triggers of the case.
Yeah, there's also one myth that once people is being suicidal, he or she will always remain suicidal.
Yeah, the heightened suicide thought is often short term,
Yes.
but it is very specific to different situations and it is not permanent. A person with previous suicidal thoughts can go on a long life as well.
Yeah, so these are some myths about suicide. If you want to know more, you can go to WHO website. And if people around you talk about these again, please counter back the myth with the facts that we talked about just now.
Yeah, and to make it short, nobody wants such tragedy to happen again.
Right.
And to prevent these tragedies from happening, we should always show our support to the
Yes,
families and
support.
friends and let them know that you will always be there for them.
Yeah, care for them. And also, we need to encourage them to seek for help from professionals. And remember that there's no shame in being not okay. Everyone could be facing some difficulties and feel bad sometimes. And if you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health and they're having suicidal thoughts or emotional distress, please reach out to Talian Kase by calling 15999 or WhatsApp 019-261-5999. Or you can also reach out befrienders at 0376272929.
Yep, and all of us should educate ourselves about suicide and mental health. Don't simply comment on others when we don't know about their problems. And only when we are educated enough, we can better understand what our loved ones are going through and we can work this through together.
Yep, so that's the end of TAR Espresso today.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys. This is Wei Yan signing off.
就可以忘掉那些曾经。我脸上的笑容，到底有多少来自我的内心？保持清醒，我会逃离你占有的爱，戴上面具掩盖真实的情感，像玫瑰一样将出坚韧，去攻击那些玷污它的我。我希望有一双耳朵能听见我的呐喊，结局我会化作自由的花瓣，落在无声的图案。我希望有一双耳朵能听见我的呐喊，我付出了一切，我赌上了所有，只为找到属于我的蓝天。辛苦了，一切都结束了。
Good morning, you are listening to TAR News. I'm Ziqi, bring you the top news of the week. The Sessions Court has ordered Siti Bainun Al-Razali to start serving her 12-year jail sentence for the neglect and abuse of Down syndrome teenager named Bella from Wednesday, 3rd of May. This follows Sessions Court Judge Israelizam Sanusi's decision to dismiss the Druma Bonda founder's application for a stay of execution on her sentence, which was meted out earlier Wednesday. Siti Bainun was sentenced to 10 years jail for negligence and 12 years for abuse, with both sentences to run concurrently from the date of sentencing. Two suppliers of jewelry were attacked by two men in black masks in broad daylight behind a goldsmith shop and robbed off a delivery worth an estimated 1 million ringgit. Based on the CCTV recording, the two victims were just alighting from their car, parked at the back of the goldsmith shop when they were set upon by the robbers. One victim was seen running away but was chased and attacked by a robber who grabbed his bag. Another victim apparently dropped the second bag to avoid harm.
Sebabkan ada maklumat dan hebahan dan video yang tersebar, memang kejadian itu berlaku di belakang kedai kami dan bukan kedai kami yang kena rompak, yang kena adalah kita punya supplier. Dia memang nak datang sini tapi dah kena rompak sebelum masuk ke kedai dan kedai masih beroperasi seperti biasalah sebab yang tu berlaku di luar premis.
Nur Hasliza said a police report was made and the CCTV footage had been handed over for further investigation. A 14-year-old boy opened fire in his Belgrade classroom on Wednesday morning, shooting dead 8 pupils and a security guard in a pre-planned attack and wounding 7 others. The police say the boy used his father's gun to shoot first at security guards and 3 girls in the hallway before entering history class and shooting the teacher and students. The teacher and 6 students were hospitalized, some with life-threatening injuries. His motives were still under investigation. There are few serious shooting incidents in Serbia, and the country has specified very serious mandatory laws, but Serbia is indeed one of the countries with the most guns in Europe. Thousands of writers formed picket lines outside studios in Los Angeles and New York to go on strike for better pay. The clashes happen as the writers demand higher pay, minimum guarantees of stable employment, and a greater share of profits from the boom in streaming, while studios say they must cut costs due to economic pressures.
Better pay, better residuals, larger writers' rooms, better contracts, longer contracts, all kinds of things.
The WGA also demands safeguards to prevent studios from using AI to generate new scripts from writers' previous work. Writers also want to ensure they are not asked to rewrite draft scripts created by AI.
Specifically on AI, they wanted to have it regulated, right? Because there's a lot of copyright issues going on with it right now, and writers are very concerned about it being involved with their work. And the other guild was just like, nope, we don't. We may have a meeting about it, but nothing really substantial beyond that. So yeah, those are sort of the main issues. A career as a writer is kind of at stake.
Eventually, the WGA and AMPTP reached an agreement and the strike was called off, but there are fears that this year's stoppage could drag on a lot longer.
Thanks for listening to TAR News. I'm Ziqi. Have a good day ahead.
Ayo, it's raining cats and dogs again.
Hey Jen, we have to walk faster. We almost late to class.
My shoes!
Oh my god, the corridor is flooded.
You see, the drain is clogged with rubbish. It must be the selfish people littering around the campus.
Do you know that irresponsible littering is the cause of clogged drains and even flood? Stop littering now and keep our campus clean for the sake of you and the others.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.
Hello everybody, welcome to Eyes in the Ears, let us brighten your world. I'm your friendly neighborhood host, Chen.
Hola audience, we seems to skip for one program, and let me introduce you guys back. I'm Zhen, so I'm here to greet you guys again.
So welcome back to Eyes in the Ears, where we talk about the latest movies with you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Chen, speaking about that, right? I heard that I seems to be there's a special guest was invited to our show. Is that right, Chen?
Ooh, Zhen, you are right, so right. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Please welcome Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jackie Chan! Oh, you're right, Jackie Chan. Yeah, Jackie Chan. Hey, wait, where's Jackie Chan? I knew you just say Jackie Chan. Where is he?
I'm sorry if I had to break it to you. It's just a prank.
No, I don't like prank, boo.
Okay. Settle down. I'm sorry. It was a good joke. Come on, it's a good joke.
Okay lah. I personally I don't like joke because you get me excited. It's Jackie Chan, international superstar. I was wondering since when TAR Radio invited our international superstar Jackie Chan to our show.
Aiya, Zhen, you know lah, we still don't have that kind of budget lah at TAR Radio. But that is why we need more supporters, more audiences to come and support us. So share this live with your friends, your family, your dogs, your cats, your rats, anyone. Just share out the links and do support us. Maybe one day we'll be big enough for Jackie Chan to really come to TARC and be our guest.
Yeah, you got a point. So guys, remember to share our live, because who might knows in future if we expand TAR Radio in not just the campus, throughout the whole Malaysia, and we might have more advertiser coming into our shows and even collaborate with superstars in the future.
Okay, enough of the jibber jabbers. Just now we talked about Jackie Chan, and in the past few weeks he has come out yet another. The legendary actor has yet another blockbuster movie.
Ooh, blockbuster movie. Yeah. I think it seems like I heard it recently. I heard it from social media. Says that Jackie Chan this time he collaborates with many superstars, but that's not the point. The main point is he collaborates with Animal, which is a horse, as you all can witness from the movie poster, and that's the movie which is called Ride On.
当年在香港的片场啊，罗师傅可是最厉害的。
拍到15，骑马50。
Betul. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we do today. We're going to talk about the movie and the journey of the legendary actor Jackie Chan. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Wrong channel 了啊。
Ice in the ears, let us brighten your world.
What is up? My name is Zhen, and welcome back to Eyes in the Ears.
I'm not Zheng, I'm DJ Zheng. Welcome back to Eyes in the Ears.
So, right on, Zheng. Have you watched it yet?
Chen, honestly, I gonna tell you that sadly I did not have the time to watch as I was rushing for my assignments, coursework, any all those downturns. But it's okay. I did some research and I do watch some clips and summary all over the social medias. So basically, I did some homework lah.
Yeah, I get you now. Week 12, due dates are coming, the finals are coming, and well, half of my life and my soul has been gone from week 11.
I think you need to recharge by watching this movie, right?
But I did watch the movie. I watched it alone at Samway Putra. So let me give you a little taste of what the movie is about. So the movie is about a stuntman who had gone out of his prime. His name is Master Law, who is played by Jackie Chan.
Okay.
And he was trying to make things meet ends and how he solved the problems between his family and his relationship with them.
So it's like a typical Jackie Chan style, the way how he collaborates with his family and then move on. So actually, as I mentioned earlier, I witnessed the movie poster. Right on, there's a horse in the middle of the poster. So is that means that the horse is the part of the movie's protagonist? Is it?
Yeah, so the horse is actually the pet of the stuntman, which I just now said, Master Law, which is played by Jackie Chan, and the horse was actually crippled, and when he came out of labor, and he had some problems that he maybe cannot walk properly or he cannot stand properly. But Master Law saw the dedication of the horse he wants to live more, and he said to the horse, "If you want to live, follow me and stand up." And the horse did stand up, and then Master Law took it under the wing, and then he tried, and then they went on to their journeys, and yeah, the movie portrays their journey together.
What? You know how just now how you described, right? It's like Jackie Chan or the Master Law in this movie. He's like a person who gives birth to the horse, and it seems like instead of being a father of horse, he's like so he's not just father of the horse. And also, he's like a cowboy. Cowboy played as a role played in this movie.
Yeah, and the movie portrays their life together and how they overcome everything together as a family, as a team. I wouldn't say like a cowboy, like a pet thing, more like a partners in crime, like a duo thing, like Mario and Luigi, Batman and Robin, and Chen and Zhen.
Oh, hey, best partner.
I'm just saying we might be the best DJ partners in here. So
who might know?
I'm just saying.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Talking about this movie, I noticed that this time Jackie Chan, even though he repeated many stunts in his previous classic movie, same goes to in present days. But I realized that right on, he portrays so many scenes, so many classic stunts that he did in the past. So I think if you guys notice all those traditional Jackie Chan's movie, so let me emphasize it and list out the 4 main scenes or stunts that Jackie Chan or Master Law that he did in this Ride On movie. So first of all, at the beginning of the movie, Master Law, he looked up at the skies. There's a clock tower. Was in the film scenes. What he did, what he trying to say is the Ride On movie trying to pay a tribute back then. There's a movie named Project A. You know how Jackie Chan fell down from the clock
I think
tower?
I saw a clip where he was hanging on to the clock hands.
Yeah, correct.
And then he fell down.
And it's not done by one scene, It's I think few scenes are 2 or 3 scenes.
Yeah, I think there's no cushion at all at the floor, and then he just dropped dead from head first, and then his head hit the ground.
He landed his head to the ground first instead of toes or other part of body. So I think it's a fatal stance. And move on to the next scenes there, where Master Law, he dressed up as an African tribe. So it gives you vibes of, you know, how back then a few of his significant Hollywood movie, which is a movie named Who Am I, as well as the Shanghai Noon. He dressed up like vintage.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Another scenes. Here comes the tricky part. You know, the son-in-law of Master Law.
Nai Hua.
Nai Hua is kind of weird name, Nai Hua. And so what happened is, because it's the first time to meet his son-in-law, so Master Law requested to train him by putting a joystick underneath his butt, and then he asked him to squat to train his legs exercises. It's kind of painful, but this is what they did in Drunken Master last time, the first movie that made my Jackie Chan. And lastly, move on the last one, which is the most classic action, where, you know, Jackie Chan frequently to use actions where the unique way, or I would say, is Jackie Chan's way to eat chewing gum. You know how you eat chewing gum? It's like tap 2 times, and then the chewing gum.
That was so cool. Man, if I do that in front of girl, maybe she would just come right straight at me. I mean, I don't know, but Jackie Chan, he does it so cool.
We always trying to imitate that, but he never taught us in public or anything. Kind of sad, but all this, right, are done without any CGIs or even assistance of technology.
Yeah, that's right. So like, he risked his life doing these stunts. He has the passion to risk his life, which most of us don't have. And risking our lives is because you only live once. But okay, to the audience, these are dangerous stunts. Do not do it at your home. We do not condone you doing it at home. Disclaimer wise, okay, warning, do not do this at home.
We just warn you.
We warned you. Okay, do not do it on your bed. You're not Superman. You're not Jackie Chan. You don't know how to jump. You don't know how to backflip. But you can go to have some professional lessons and then become a professional. Just like, well, Jackie Chan did have professional lessons in his early years when he went to Wushu academies and so on. And then he now has his own academy. And then
stunt team.
He has his own stunt team. But we do not condone this by doing yourself. But come on, man, he's like 68 or something. Like,
come on.
He should be like retiring and enjoying his life in an island or on an island on his home, just sitting, laying back. But he still goes on.
We still want him appear in front of the screen,
but I just think that he's too old sometimes. I'm not just saying that he's old, and I'm just saying that he should take a break. He should take a break.
I agree what you say, but what you just mentioned, it happens in the movie, because when it comes up to the climax and nearly at the end of the movie, good things happens. So what happened is, Master Law in the movie portrayed, he realized that he need to stop doing actual dangerous stuff. Well, instead of saying stop, he should find someone and inherit it instead of himself doing the stunt. And in fact, he began to move on to more safer roles, or even like, you know, lasers, actions, and using like safer techniques or assistance, and he finally used the assistance of CGIs and dramatic scenes.
I think in the movie, his team member, which is his early team member, which he became famous and become a director, and he was trying to lure Jackie Chan, or should I say Master Law in the movie, to use more CGI, to use a safer role, not risking his life. But Master Law, or should I say Jackie Chan, he's very stubborn. He doesn't use technology because he doesn't know how to use technology.
Insists.
Yeah, the spirit of Jackie Chan is that we must do it the traditional way and not do it the easy way. We must do it the hard way. We have to risk our life because that's the way it is. And he always says in the interviews that why he doesn't use technology because he doesn't know how to use the buttons.
I agree. I saw the interview.
And he only knows
what knows what? Wait. Are you trying to say the magic word or the catchphrase by Jackie Chan?
You know the magic word.
Yeah, we all know the word.
Let's say it together.
Together.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Camera, action, jump, hospital.
Yeah. You see, we have this common spirit, saying the same word. Okay, yeah. I think both of us are the fans of Jackie Chan. So,
of course.
Actually, this is what Jackie Chan, he always mentioned in every interview, regardless of domestic, internationally, or went up all those shows. This is what he's always said.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we have some more facts about Jackie Chan, but before we go more into the facts, we're gonna have a break after this song
Sure.
by Billy, which is Oni, and we'll be discussing some interesting facts about Jackie Chan. So stay tuned, and this is TAR Radio.
See ya.
Hello and welcome back to Eyes in the Ears. That just now was Oni by Billy. That was a nice song, bro. I enjoyed that. But welcome back to Eyes in the Ears. Let us brighten your world. So, Zheng, let me ask you. Do you still remember your earliest memories about Jackie Chan?
Let me refresh back. Well, about Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan most likely I heard from is his classic movies, right? So let me think. Oh, classic movie. Yeah, I did have. So the classic movie is a movie series, which is about, it's called Police Story. I give you back the vibes, not bad.
Back to the good old days.
That's how first time I know Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I think my first movie was Police Story. I forgot the series. I think it's 3. I remember.
Should I play the BGM back again?
No more. I think there was one with Xie Tingfeng.
Oh, Xie Tingfeng.
That one
Nicholas Chen.
Yeah, that one was my favorite.
Oh, I think it's a 4th episode.
Yeah, that was my favorite, and that was my childhood. I always watched it I watched it 10 times when I was small, and I always replicate Jackie Chan, how he fights and so on. And I also like this the Drunken Master, and also the Rush Hour series.
Uh-huh.
That one was funny with Chris Tucker. Just perfect.
Wow.
The chemistry was good. Even though they say that at the start they don't go well.
Yeah, they can't collaborate.
Yeah, because Jackie Chan doesn't know that much English, and Chris Tucker, he knows too much English.
He's a talkative guy.
Yeah, he's a talkative guy, just like me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's how you know that I'm really old right now.
And I heard that they gonna do the 4th series of Rush Hour, right?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that was a rumor, but I think they did talk about it, and Jackie Chan was confirming that there will be a 4th. Yeah, 4th movie in this series. But here's another interesting fact about Jackie Chan.
Tell me.
In 2015, he was awarded the honorary title of Dato' by Malaysia authorities. So if you don't know what Dato' is, it's like a higher respect or higher authority. They don't have that kind of power, but they just have like higher respect than others, like normal people.
Correct.
So like, for example, Dato' Lee Chong Wei or Tan Sri Michelle.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honorary award towards Jackie Chan.
Correct. And that's a fun fact about him. You know, after that, there's also recently, he's trying to make a comeback to Malaysia, and let me leak a little information to you. After a 30 years gap, which since back then 1992, he's coming back Malaysia again for film. You know. Yeah, and I think for people generally, I think people think that he's coming back for film, making some action movie, do some bomb blast here or destroy the venue. But as we as a Malaysian, we are so proud because I don't think Jackie Chan coming back just for movies. I think it's for the food. Siapa tahu? So maybe we are proud lah. Malaysians food, best lah. Of bak kut teh, Klang bak kut teh.
Where's the Penang laksa, char kway teow? Come on, you know that Penang has the best food.
Maybe Jackie Chan will come and taste a bak kut teh first. I don't know.
Okay.
Never mind, just kidding. So talking about last time between the 30 years gap, right? Last time he shot in Malaysia was 1992. And it was the production for Police Story, the 3rd series. And I remember the venue was located at Dataran Merdeka Square. Additionally, Police Story 3, it's not only Jackie Chan himself. He act in the movie along with one of the Malaysian legendary, which is Tan Sri Michelle Yeoh. He's an Oscar winner,
Yeah. I heard that. I think you guys mentioned it at the last week's TAR radio program.
Yeah, correct. Previously, in a few program.
I think I heard like our Tan Sri Michelle Yeoh was actually at first she was doing wushu movies,
martial arts.
And she does the stunt by herself.
Correct.
Which is seldom from like women. I'm not saying that women can't do it. I'm just saying that it's seldom in those years. But I think that you woman can do anything that a man can. I think gender equality.
Don't judge by anyone.
But I think that Michelle Yeoh it puts out a very good example which if you want to do it,
he stood up. All the women stood up together.
Maybe he just loves, like Jackie Chan just loves Malaysia. That's why he came to Malaysia to film, to enjoy. I mean, Malaysia is a good place to relax. We have good food. We have good beaches. The island, the island, like Penang Island. I'm just gonna say Penang one better. Okay, Penang is the best. We have the best food.
Klang, Klang Valley, how big? Klang. When they always say Klang Valley, anyway, it's okay. Don't fight. Okay. So additionally, I want to mention that how Jackie Chan, right? He did all his stunts. Same goes to Police Story 3. He get injured as well, some serious and some major and minor injuries. But so to conclude all, there's one interview which is done in America.
The Steve Harvey one?
Yeah, Steve Harvey one.
I like that.
I love Steve Harvey as well. So what they did is, because the guest is Jackie Chan, so what they did is they prepare a chart to show Jackie Chan which part of the body that he has injuries, major or minor lah. Either broken bones, or I would say it's just scratches because not many parts of body were broken. There are many scratches all around the body from head to toe. And Jackie Chan, he emphasized that there's a hole. He cracked a joke that there's a hole in his skull. Ooh. Yeah, I it's kind of funny. But let me play this interview for you. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I can say every inch from the head to my toes, scratch, bruise, yes. But bone, little bit. Like I have a hole in my head.
A little bit.
That's a hole. Put your finger.
Oh, hell no.
that's not Steve Harvey, man. He's just so funny. I love comedians. I really do love comedians. Yeah, and also, get this, he's the Guinness World Record holder for the most stunts done by a living actor. He has made over 200 films. So you just do the math. One movie you need like maybe 10 to 20,
maybe even more than that.
Yeah, maybe more than that stunts. And as a broadcasting student, you gotta know that a scene doesn't take one take. Okay, if you're lucky enough, maybe one take. You gotta take
impossible.
2, 3,
I gotta tell you, impossible.
Like, you gotta do the lighting, the setting, the conti, the
lightning.
makeup.
You have to look at the weather somehow.
You have to look at the weather some more. So like, it takes a lot of work, and he does this so easily. Like, come on, he's 68. And I'm 22.
Oh.
I'm getting back pain I'm getting back pain, getting headache, like getting my arms hurting, like from just doing excitement and sitting on my chair.
I love this.
And then he's like only 68 and he doesn't even complain. He's like, nah, I'm good. He when he gets down, this is an interesting fact. When he keeps on falling, he just comes up, Jackie good. Jackie is okay.
He say, oh come on, let's take the next turn.
Next. He does it anyway, which is remarkable. He doesn't give up on his passion, on his dream.
Yeah, correct. And don't compare the age lah, cause sometimes we are broadcasting student, we have more times to expand our career. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the future we can collaborate with Jackie Chan.
We never know. But there's a lot we can learn from him and the movie. But have you learned anything from Jackie Chan?
I do. I think it's time for us to pour our heart out, because you know how Jackie Chan, he did all the stunts and everything, right? Mm-hmm. With what he trying to say is, you never give up your dream. Even you see, you just mentioned his age before, 60 something, middle age, but he still not decide to give up. So I think that he's a mentor, not just me myself, as well as everyone in general, the public figure. So yeah, we always get inspired by scenes, actions, stunts, and everything he did. So he's already 68 years old. So when you are down in your age, when you feel down, come on, think about it. You're not even, maybe you're not his 68 years old. So why shouldn't we just work harder?
Yeah, I think what I learned from Jackie Chan is all about family and close one. Actually, what he does, the stunts, is he just wants to have his family. He wants to give his family a home. He wants to give his daughter or his son a comfortable home, and just to make things meet ends. And I know in the early years he was very pro. No one wants to cast him because of his looks and so on. But I think his love for his family, I think that's something big for me to learn, because in my early years I don't even cherish my moments with my family. And so I just want to say I'm sorry to my mom and dad and all my family, as I never had the time to cherish the moments with you. Until I came to KL, I miss my home. Even in Raya, I haven't had the chance to go back because
you're busy.
You're busy. I'm not busy. I'm just saying that the tickets for bus tickets and the train tickets was a bit too expensive, I would say.
You can
and the plane ticket was
your parents.
Yeah, but I think I didn't go back, so I miss my home. I miss my friends. Well, actually, you know what? I have my friends here. They're cool also. I love my friends. And actually, I wouldn't say they're my friends. They're my family. So I cherish my families, even though they're from other classes. What am I saying? They're my family. I love my family. So
just got a point.
My friends. If you're watching this, I love you guys, and I want to cherish every moments with you. So yeah, and yeah, that's it. I think that like family is very important.
Yeah, family ties are supposed to put in a priority. And yeah, maybe you're the dream big person, but at the same time, Zhen, please, you have to think about your family.
I think also like taking a break is also also a good thing for like everyone. So I wish that even though you have a goal, you want to chase it, you have a dream, but sometimes when you get pressurized or you're down in pressure, I think you guys should take a break and then like maybe go for a walk, go for a drink, or maybe
that's what
hang out with friends. Like for me, what I do when I get in pressure or when I'm depressed or when I'm sad, I would like get my guitar out.
Oh, I never know that you play guitar.
Yeah, I play guitar. Yeah, I played it for like 9 years, and then I would write my own songs. I would write my emotion, and yeah, so yeah, that's how I think people should take a break.
And yeah, unfortunately, seems like is it end
our
of our
time
show?
has come to an end. But if you want to hear us more, please do tell us in the comments on our Insta page and so on. Thank you for listening. I'm your friendly neighborhood host Chen.
I'm Zheng, so see ya.
And
See
remember
you
to
next
smile more.
time.
See you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.